Hi, this is Yesenia Gomez, and we're transmitting live our In the Raw segment from the Miami Community Newspapers. And I'm so excited to have here today with us Erinne Guthrie. She is from Full Circle Coaching. Erinne, welcome to our segment.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
That's awesome. Awesome. Erinne, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, my name is Erinne Guthrie, as I just said, and I'm a third generation Miamian. I'm a mom to Kaya Blue, who's 16 years old, and I am triathlon obsessed. So I have been doing triathlons for over 25 years, and I've created a triathlon community called Full Circle Coaching. I've been, as I said, 25 years experience in the sport and in coaching. I wanted to create a community that was more holistic and had a more holistic approach to sport and training. Miami is very close to my heart. As I said, third generation, and I love everything about Miami. So I'm so honored to be here,
Awesome.
talking about.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So what does it specialize in? What does Full Circle specialize in?
Yeah, Full Circle Coaching is a triathlon and holistic lifestyle coaching company. And that combines two things, which maybe many people don't think go together, right?
Okay.
So triathlon, if anyone doesn't know, it's a sport where you swim, bike, and run at different distances. The shortest race can be from a 400-yard swim, an 8-mile bike to a 16-mile bike, and then a 5K, all the way up to an Ironman, which is a 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike, and then a 26.2-mile run. And anything in between. So they're all different distances.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you combine the two? Because I just heard you say that it's a holistic lifestyle and it's triathlete. So
Yeah.
how did you combine the two?
Well, it was out of necessity. So after my daughter was born, I came back to the sport and I literally became so sick with adrenal fatigue because the sport makes you feel so good. When people do the sport, it transforms their lives. There's so many things in triathlon that have unexpected side effects when you start releasing those endorphins. You swim in the ocean here, especially in Miami. You get to bike on our streets in Key Biscayne and down south. And then you get to run on the road anywhere and you start to feel so good. You want to do it more and more and more, right?
That's awesome.
So yeah, so when I had my daughter, I took time off and then I came back and I got really sick because I just overtrained. Wasn't sleeping. So I got really bad adrenal fatigue, which is very common.
Right.
And then I had to find a way out. And I wanted to have a different way to solve my problem, not the medical model. So I sought out holistic lifestyle coaching for myself, not knowing it was going to heal myself, but as an education for my clients. And little did I know that the process healed me.
Right.
And now moving forward, I include the holistic lifestyle coaching with all of my athletes so that they don't have the opportunity to get burnt out or injured like I did.
Okay. So that's how it ties in when you mention working in and not only working out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Tell us a little bit more about what that means to you.
Everybody knows what working out is. You sweat, your heart rate goes up. Training is a little bit more purposeful. So I help people train so they understand what's happening in their swim, their bike, and their run. But training is, can be very stressful on the body. So it's equally as important to work in. So what is working in? It's healthy, organic nutrition. It's sleep. It's positive mental thoughts, right? It's all these. I have 6 different principles that I use with my athletes and help them focus on the real big picture of life, not just triathlon. And that's actually how I found you.
Yes. So talk to us, how has Raw South impacted your ability to train better or sleep better or just nutrition in general?
So I remember finding you and being so excited when I looked at the menu and just knowing that on the days when I don't have time to make my own healthy lunches or have a quick snack, and on the road, that I can come to Raw South and get exactly what I need. And I don't have to worry about the products that you're using, right? And so I've been with you, I think, for a couple of years. I mean, we didn't know each other very well in the beginning, right? But I learned so much about you. And I just love your company so much, female owned, just like mine.
Yes.
But really, it's the products. It's the ingredients that are going into all your meals and your snacks. And I'm there, 2 to 3 times a week.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I bring my staff, smoothies on work days when we're together. And, I'm a huge fan.
So tell us, which is your favorite smoothie and your favorite meal?
Yes.
From Raw South.
I'm very particular with my nutrition, as you might imagine. But so of course I took the basic of the pep in your step, and then I removed the agave because for me, I don't need any more sweetness than just the fruit. And then I add almond butter and spirulina just for a little bit of extra antioxidants and fat. So that's my favorite smoothie. And then my favorite, like I usually get lunch there. I either get a wrap with the collard green wrap with black beans and chicken inside because that extra protein.
That's awesome. That's
or
awesome.
the salad. Yeah.
Okay. So, and that gives you enough energy to power through your day
Yes.
and through your workouts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. for
fantastic.
sure.
And how do you feel? How do you feel when you eat like that?
Well, so, fuel is your food is your fuel, right? So if you're putting in crappy fuel, you're going to get crappy results, right? You're not going to have brain fog. You're not going to be able to focus. So organic ingredients are a number one priority to me. And I'm just so excited that you guys are here to help support me and all my athletes. And I tell everybody about you.
Thank you, Erinne. So let's talk about your greatest achievements. I know recently you took a ride for over 3,000 miles. That's just amazing.
It was crazy. I can admit that it was definitely a crazy thing. But 3 years ago, I was invited to be on a team for Race Across America. So 4 cyclists, 4 kids. That was our team name. And we were raising money for 4 Kids, which is a not-for-profit for foster children. And it took us 3 years to get to the start line because of COVID and various reasons. But we did start the line in June this year. Wow. It was a very rough road. I will tell you, it was the hardest thing I have ever done. And I've done a lot. I've done over 300 triathlons. So I knew that I could take on this endeavor. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish because it was so tough. So no sleep. I slept a total of 7 hours in the 8 days. It took us 8 days to finish.
Oh my.
But it was amazing. I mean, I got to see the most beautiful parts of the country, where there's nobody. We were in the desert, we were in the mountains and then the plains of America, and then came through. So we went from California all the way across to Maryland. And when we crossed the finish line at 7 days and 23 hours, 8 days, it was like, wow, I cannot believe we did this.
Wow. So what was that one food item that you had in your backpack or on you at some point that you couldn't live without throughout that ride?
So, I mean, I love chocolate. So dark chocolate. See, people think that I'm so healthy. Like I live 80-20. Okay. So 80% of the time I'm very, very healthy. But if I don't have my 20%, I don't go off the rails crazy. I did have 5 guys and fries after the ride because I was so hungry. And it was the only thing that was open when we finished. Dark chocolate is definitely, I cannot live without my dark chocolate.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell us, Erinne, do you welcome challenge athletes?
Yes. So I am so lucky to be a part of Team Thumbs Up. Okay. So Team Thumbs Up and Full Circle Coaching, we just teamed up actually on Sunday as a part of the Integrity Multisport Triathlon in Miami. We were on Key Biscayne. And Team Thumbs Up allows challenged athletes to be a part of triathlon. So I pair able-bodied athletes on my team with challenged athletes. Wow. And we pull them in a kayak in the water. And then we pull them in a carriage for the bike. And then we push them in a stroller for the run. And it's just, after doing 300 triathlons, you got to find a different purpose to race, and it's really awesome to be able to give back. And Carrie Grusin, she's the woman who started the whole Team Thumbs Up project. She's just such an inspiration to me. She's a quadriplegic. And I have raced with her many, many times. And it's so cool because I give my other athletes the opportunities to race as well. Right. And they always comment about the amount of energy that they receive from the challenged athlete. From helping someone. It's teamwork. Yeah. It's teamwork to get the job done. That's beautiful. It's awesome.
That's very rewarding. Yeah. Okay, so where can we find you, Erinne?
Okay, so you can find me on all social media. So Instagram, Full Circle Coaching, Facebook. And I also have a free Facebook group. Facebook group, called Triathlon Obsessed. And don't worry if you're not a triathlete yet. If you want to become one, that's a great place to join. It's completely free, but I also do a ton of my holistic lifestyle coaching information there as well.
Okay, guys, so check out Erinne. She has a lot to offer her athletes and training and coaching, and we are very happy that you came on and you shared your story and what you do.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Yesenia. I really appreciate being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.